Hello. So, you might be wondering, Babushka, why aren't you dead yet? Babushka does not fear death, death fears Babushka. Death knocks at my door and says, Babushka, it's time for you to go. And to that, I respond, I'm making a brisket, I can't leave yet. This is a very difficult time right now to be Jewish. I mean, on the other hand, when was the last time it was good to be Jewish in America? I can answer that. It was when Yentl was in theaters and Barbara Streisand was having sex with Mandy Patinkin. God said, you know what the world needs right now? The world needs Passover Part 2. Too fast, too furious. So everyone is like, oh no, more suffering. And Jewish people are like, ha ha ha, more suffering to add to the daily schedule. What do we do at Passover? We eat a lot of matzah. Nobody likes matzah. If people tell you they like it, they're lying to you. Matzah tastes like their old piece. Matzah tastes like Amazon packaging. And not even Amazon Prime. It tastes like standard shipping. Go to the desert and eat some sand, and it will taste better than this does. So what will we make today? Matzah Toffee, or as I like to call it, matzah crack. Not just because it's very addictive, but because you'll probably crack a tooth on this and anger your dentist. So, how do we make this? We're going to start by preheating the oven 325 degrees. We're going to take some parchment paper and cover our baking sheet. We're going to lay some matzah on the sheet, and then we come to the stove and we're going to work on our toffee. My hands are currently wet from washing them, because that's what you should be doing when you're cooking. So we're going to take a little bit of paper towel and just dab. Moving on. For the toffee, you need half a cup of solidified cow juice and then half a cup of flavored diabetes. It's not just any kind of diabetes, it's diabetes with molasses. We also need a little bit of salt and a little bit of water, just in case. First, you take the brown sugar. Well, this is sad. And then you fix your cup and get half a cup of brown sugar. Then you turn on the pot and you put the butter in. And then you mix it around and wait for it to completely melt. It smells like unhealthiness. And then you're going to take your brown sugar, plop it in there. The most important thing is that you keep mixing. Even if there's an earthquake, even if there's a tornado, even if you die while you're doing this, you keep mixing. Your corpse can do the job. Then we add a bit of salt. The mixture should be thickening and should be boiling. If it smells like it's going to give you a cavity, it's probably ready. Alright, and then you come and you pour this all over your matzah. Pour the hot mixture over. Remember, it's hot. It can burn people. Use this to your advantage. Our mixture is all spread out. And now you're going to take the pan and put it in the oven for 15 minutes. And use these 15 minutes how you want. You can read a book, you can drink a Diet Coke, you can moan on the floor. God, I'm tired. Alright, let's do this. It looks like mortar for bricks. We're going to take some chocolate, sprinkle it around, let it rest for 5 minutes. We put salt on the chocolate matzah to represent the tears that the Jews cried when they were escaping slavery in Egypt. Or we can use it as a metaphor for the tears you cry because you haven't felt any human contact for the last month. And then you wait some more. You wait for it to harden. So that's half of what this recipe is, waiting. Lonely Babushka, lonely Babushka. Alright, I have no patience, so I'm going to try it now. That's very good. It's the only acceptable way to eat matzah. It tastes like the disappointment of dentists worldwide. So, what did we learn today? Keeping Passover was useless this year. Passover is about suffering, and I think we've all suffered enough. Next year, in Jerusalem, because we have never been farther from it. Alright. I still don't know how to turn the camera off.